A Trip to the Farm, Part 1, Introduction. One sunny morning, a boy named Tom and his little sister, Lily, were very excited. Today was a special day. They were going to visit their Uncle Ben's farm for the first time. Uncle Ben's farm was outside the city, in a place full of green fields and fresh air. Tom and Lily couldn't wait to see all the animals and learn about farm life. The journey begins. Tom and Lily woke up early, packed their bags, and got ready for the trip. Their mom packed some sandwiches, fruit, and water for the journey. They hopped into the car, and their dad started driving. The drive to the farm was beautiful. They saw tall trees, colorful flowers, and big fields along the way. Tom and Lily looked out of the window with wide eyes, pointing at everything they found interesting. Arriving at the farm, after a few hours, they finally reached Uncle Ben's farm. Uncle Ben was waiting for them at the gate with a big smile on his face. He was a tall man with a straw hat and boots. He waved and welcomed them warmly. "Welcome to my farm, Tom and Lily," Uncle Ben said. "Are you ready to explore?" "Yes, Uncle Ben," they shouted together. Meeting the animals, Uncle Ben took them to the barn first. The barn was big and red, with a high roof. Inside the barn, they saw cows, pigs, and chickens. "These are my cows," Uncle Ben said. "They give us milk every day." Tom and Lily watched as Uncle Ben showed them how to milk a cow. They were amazed to see the fresh milk coming out. Next, they went to see the pigs. The pigs were pink and muddy, and they snorted happily when they saw Uncle Ben. "Do you want to feed the pigs?" Uncle Ben asked. "Yes, please," Lily said excitedly. Uncle Ben gave them a bucket of food, and Tom and Lily carefully threw the food into the pig pen. The pigs ate quickly, making funny noises. Lily giggled, and even Tom smiled. Exploring the fields. After meeting the animals in the barn, Uncle Ben took them to the fields. The fields were wide and green, stretching as far as they could see. Uncle Ben grew many things on his farm, like corn, wheat, and vegetables. "These are my crops," Uncle Ben said. "We work hard to grow them, and they give us food to eat." Tom and Lily walked through the fields, touching the tall corn plants and smelling the fresh air. They felt happy and free. Learning about farm work, Uncle Ben then showed them how he takes care of the farm. He had a big tractor that he used to plow the fields. He also had tools to plant seeds and water the plants. Tom and Lily learned that farming was hard work, but it was also very important. "Farming is not easy," Uncle Ben said, "but it's worth it. We grow food for many people, and that makes us proud. A fun surprise." As the day was ending, Uncle Ben had a surprise for Tom and Lily. He took them to a small, hidden area of the farm where there were baby animals. There were baby chicks, lambs, and even a tiny calf. "Wow, they are so cute," Lily exclaimed. Uncle Ben let them hold the baby chicks. They were soft and warm in their hands. Tom petted the little calf, which licked his hand in return. They spent a long time playing with the baby animals, laughing and taking pictures. Heading back home, as the sun began to set, it was time to go back home. Tom and Lily were tired, but very happy. They had learned so much about farm life and had so much fun. "Thank you, Uncle Ben," Tom said. "We had a great time." "Yes, thank you," Lily added. "We want to come back again soon. You're always welcome here," Uncle Ben said with a smile. Tom and Lily waved goodbye to Uncle Ben and the farm animals. They got into the car and started their journey back home, talking about all the wonderful things they had seen and done. To be continued. Tom and Lily's adventure at the farm was not over yet. There were more animals to meet and more things to learn about. Stay tuned for part 2, where Tom and Lily return to Uncle Ben's farm for more fun and surprises. A Trip to the Farm, Part 2, Introduction. Tom and Lily couldn't stop talking about their first trip to Uncle Ben's farm. They had so much fun and learned so many new things. A few weeks later, they got the chance to visit the farm again. This time, they were even more excited because they knew there were more adventures waiting for them. Arriving back at the farm, early one Saturday morning, Tom and Lily packed their bags and jumped into the car. Their dad drove them back to the farm. As they approached the farm, they saw Uncle Ben waiting at the gate, just like before. "Welcome back, Tom and Lily," Uncle Ben greeted them. "Are you ready for more fun?" "Yes, Uncle Ben," they replied eagerly. Exploring the orchard. This time, Uncle Ben took them to the orchard first. The orchard was full of fruit trees, like apple, pear, and peach trees. The trees were heavy with ripe fruit, and the air was sweet with their smell. "These are my fruit trees," Uncle Ben said. "We pick the fruit when it's ripe and make jams and pies." Tom and Lily picked some apples and pears. They ate the fresh fruit, and it tasted delicious. Uncle Ben showed them how to carefully pick the fruit so they wouldn't damage the trees. Feeding the ducks and geese. Next, Uncle Ben led them to a pond where ducks and geese were swimming. The ducks quacked and the geese honked as they approached. "These are my ducks and geese," Uncle Ben said. "They love to swim and eat." Uncle Ben gave them some breadcrumbs to feed the ducks and geese. Tom and Lily threw the crumbs into the water, and the ducks and geese quickly swam over to eat. They laughed as the birds splashed around, enjoying their meal. Learning about beekeeping. Uncle Ben then took them to a small area where he kept beehives. He explained that bees were very important for the farm because they helped pollinate the flowers and plants. Helping in the vegetable garden. After visiting the beehives, Uncle Ben took them to his vegetable garden. The garden was full of different vegetables, like tomatoes, carrots, and lettuce. Uncle Ben asked Tom and Lily if they wanted to help pick some vegetables. Of course, Uncle Ben, Tom said. They spent the next hour picking ripe vegetables. Uncle Ben showed them how to tell when a vegetable was ready to be picked. They filled their baskets with fresh vegetables and felt proud of their work. Meeting more animals. Uncle Ben had more animals to show them. He took them to a field where there were sheep and goats. The sheep were fluffy, and the goats had funny little beards. "These are my sheep and goats," Uncle Ben said. "The sheep give us wool, and the goats give us milk." Tom and Lily got to pet the sheep and goats. The animals were friendly and enjoyed the attention. Uncle Ben showed them how to shear the sheep and explained how the wool was used to make clothes. Learning about farm equipment, Uncle Ben then showed them some of the equipment he used on the farm. He had a big tractor, a plow, and other tools. Farming requires a lot of equipment, Uncle Ben said. These tools help us grow and harvest our crops. Tom and Lily were fascinated by the big machines. Uncle Ben let them sit in the tractor and pretend to drive it. They felt like real farmers. A special treat. As the day was ending, Uncle Ben had a special treat for Tom and Lily. He took them to a small cabin where he made homemade ice cream. He explained that they used fresh milk from the cows and fresh fruit from the orchard to make the ice cream. "Would you like to help me make some ice cream?" Uncle Ben asked. "Yes, please," Lily said excitedly. They helped Uncle Ben mix the ingredients and watched as the ice cream was made. When it was ready, they all sat down to enjoy the delicious treat. It was the best ice cream Tom and Lily had ever tasted. "Would you like to help me make some ice cream?" Uncle Ben asked. "Yes, please," Lily said excitedly. They helped Uncle Ben mix the ingredients and watched as the ice cream was made. When it was ready, they all sat down to enjoy the delicious treat. It was the best ice cream Tom and Lily had ever tasted. Saying goodbye. As the sun began to set, it was time for Tom and Lily to go home. They were tired but very happy. They had learned so much and had so much fun. "Thank you, Uncle Ben," Tom said. "We had another great day at the farm." "Yes, thank you," Lily added. "We can't wait to come back again." "You're always welcome here," Uncle Ben said with a smile. "I'm glad you enjoyed your time on the farm." Tom and Lily waved goodbye to Uncle Ben and the farm animals. They got into the car and started their journey back home, talking about all the wonderful things they had seen and done. They knew they would always remember their trips to the farm and the fun they had with Uncle Ben. The end.